Like, I remember going to a friend's wedding. I'm there, sat down in my car, eating my chicken and rice out of the Tupperware pot. 8 months it took me to kind of eat normal again. Like 2 weeks from a show, I looked at myself in the mirror and was like, nah, I'm not ready. I'm too fat. Look at that picture now, and I'm like, oh, what shredded. I was ripped.
You like had a bit of regret after you'd done it?
I thought, what have I done? A house ain't gonna buy me a gym. A gym will buy me a house.
Yeah.
Product, if you believe what service you're gonna give, it's gonna work. And enjoy it. Like, enjoy what you do. A main tip for anybody that wants to do something, just do it. Just go for it. Just go for it.
Can I call you back in like about an hour? I'm just about to do a podcast. Literally, the camera's on.
Your dinner's on the table.
He's like that.
No, I ain't.
Thank you. Bye.
He's like this.
No watch.
Watch your neck. Right, let's get this party started. Hello and welcome to Fijian Ginge. I'm your host Fijian.
I'm the co-host of Ginge.
We got Nathan Nelson here today, owner of FitBase, ex-bodybuilder. Do you still compete or anything like that anymore?
Nah, that's long behind me
Done.
now. Yeah, man. You don't get any time to kind of just progress on what you want to do.
Yeah.
It just takes everything into it. So, yeah, you got to kind of give it 110%, or you can't dabble in it.
Yeah.
You can't dabble.
Just a marathon.
Well, you got to like dedicate your whole life to it if you're gonna.
Near enough. Yeah. So if you think about it this way, you have to be a robot for a certain amount of time. You have to eat the same things. You have to get up at the same time, do the same amount of cardio. All your workouts change and all this kind of other stuff. But it's so regimented that it's not glamorous at all.
Yeah.
What it is on like Instagram and things like that, people see bodybuilders and like fitness models and all this kind of other stuff now, as like these rich, shredded people like doing these mad workouts and that. But trust me, they don't see the part where you're sat at home hungry as hell, like at 6 o'clock at night, thinking, I've got no food left. Let me just go to bed. I'm going to go to bed right now.
That's what he's been doing.
Yeah. So that you go to bed, you're laying there, and you're waking up and you're taking 2 bites out of your pillow. You're so hungry, man. You're so hungry. Trust me.
So what? When you're doing a bodybuilding competition, have you actually got to has everything got to be to the T?
Yeah, everything's got to be to the gram or things like that. If you think about it this way, you're getting on stage for some people to judge how you look.
Yeah.
And like, I might be up against, I don't know, some massive dude that's got loads more muscle than me, but he might not be as ripped as me. You know what I mean?
It's all about like definition and stuff like that.
So it's size, proportion, symmetry, the way that you act on stage, like the whole presence of yourself on there is like the whole package. That's what you want. Like, you want a bit of everything. You may be the biggest guy, but you may just walk on stage and you might just be like as stiff as a robot.
Yeah.
But then again, you might be the littlest guy, but be super shredded to like the T, where you see every line in their leg or every line in their arm and different things like that. But you might just walk on stage and just be elegant as anything, and then you might come first.
Yeah.
Like, but some people don't see that. They see people walk on stage, see the biggest guy, and they're like, he's definitely won. But then as soon as they start posing, as soon as they start going through like the motions and all that kind of other stuff, you might see a different part of somebody else's forte. Somebody else might be so much better at posing or so much better at handling the stage. Like, some people get on stage and they're really, really shy. Yeah, but they've got a great physique. But then some people like get on stage and they rile the crowd up and they're going on a mad one, and then everybody's behind that person.
So it's like a show.
Oh, it's a massive show.
I thought bodybuilding was just you just pump all the weights, get massive.
That's what I thought.
Whoever's the biggest wins.
That's what I thought. The biggest geezer was the winner. If you're the biggest, you win.
Nah, it's a whole package towards it, man.
Yeah,
whole package.
because when you sent me over the stuff and I was looking through and it said like you won best physique or best pose or whatever, I didn't realise there was categories within the competition.
Yeah, man. So it's normally done on weight. Yeah, if you go into, say, like an open that's done on weight, you might be a lightweight, middleweight, or a heavyweight, which is sometimes, I don't know, 75 kilos, 80 kilos plus.
Yeah.
So what I used to do is try to diet down as much as I could to try and be shredded. Yeah, when I first ever started, but I'd be like 81 kilos. But then I'd be the lightest heavyweight. So then I might be up against a guy that's 120 kilos.
Yeah.
And he's shredded. So I walked on stage, I'm like, yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm absolutely shredded. Turn to my right and seen this absolute tank.
Yeah.
And he's bigger, he's got more muscle and all this kind of other stuff. And it's intimidating, but you just got to give it your all. Get on stage, show what you got, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But everybody goes through the same process. Everybody diets like like you're just eating leaves and this and that and whatever. Chicken and rice and just same thing.
No seasoning, nothing.
Yeah, you can have like seasonings, but when it gets down to the nitty gritty, that's when you've got to take it out.
Yeah. Just
Why no seasoning? Why does how can a bit of salt? Would that affect?
Oh, big time.
Really?
Yeah, your sodium.
Stats?
Yeah, your sodium levels, water levels, everything
Comes into
determines
account.
that end product.
Yeah.
Like if you go on stage, I don't know, and you've had a donut or something like that, like, I don't know, 6 weeks in, and then you've been like, nah, I'm not having any more, whatever. You get to stage day. Yeah, you get to stage day and you stand on stage and you come second. The only thing you're thinking about is, why did I have that donut 6 weeks ago? Why did I do it? Why?
Well, you reckon you would have come first if you didn't?
But yeah, this is the thing. This is the thing.
You'll never know, will you?
Exactly, mate. Exactly.
So that's what we were talking about dieting the other day. Actually, we were saying we're going to leave the questions. We were going to wait for you. But he was saying he started doing a diet. And you weren't. You just explained.
Yeah, like I was basically the way I was doing it was I was just like not eating. So I just would not eat, and then I'd have like dinner.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And that's it.
Yeah, but I don't eat breakfast anyway, which I've never had. If I eat in the morning, I just feel sick. For some reason, I just can't eat when I wake up.
No, yeah, that's fine. That's cool. Like, everybody's different with what foods agree with them and all this kind of other stuff. But the main thing you got to think about is your food is fuel. Yeah. If you haven't got enough fuel in your body, your brain's not going to be able to work. Your muscles aren't going to be able to work, or you're not going to retain your muscle. Yeah. But then again, your body's not going to be able to burn fat. It's not going to be able to use the calories that you've got, so it's going to go into this mode where it's like, okay, right, I need to put all this into an energy source to help myself run just as a normal person, you know what I mean? So everybody has a base rate of calories that you kind of need to function. If you go any higher than that, if you're in a surplus, then you're going to put weight on. If you're in a deficit, then you're going to lose weight, yeah? But the main thing is, make sure you've got enough protein to keep your muscles, and make sure you've got enough carbohydrates to function. Everybody needs fat to kind of store your vitamins and minerals and all this kind of other stuff as well. But the worst thing that people do is, oh, okay, right, I want to lose weight, so I'm going to cut everything out.
That's me. That was what I was doing.
Yeah.
This is good though. This is interesting.
You cut everything out, okay. You go 2 weeks in, yeah, and then you stop losing weight. What else are you going to cut out?
There's nothing else. There's nothing else.
Just stop drinking water next.
Yeah, stop drinking water and only drink one bottle or something like that. Yeah? The best way to do it is little and often. So 1 week, okay, right, I'm going to try and cut down my sugar intake. Just cut down your sugar intake. Whatever else you got in there is cool. As soon as you start cutting down your sugar, you stop retaining water. Your fat then gets used as energy. You start losing body fat. The next week after that, okay, right, what else can I do? I normally have cereal for breakfast, so I'll just change that to a protein source. Change it to eggs, yogurt, anything like that. Bang, you're putting more protein into your muscles to retain your muscles, yeah? Then look at your lunch. All right, what am I having for lunch? Oh, I'm having chicken, I'm having rice, but my chicken sauce is like, I don't know, fried, yeah? Fried chicken and rice. But it's chicken and rice at the end of the day. Everybody thinks about that. Or you go down to a local peri-peri, yeah? And the way that they cook it, they just shove whatever kind of seasonings, but they use a lot of oil. So then you look at that and go, oh, okay, I'll just cook my own chicken and have my own rice. So I know that it's just protein and it's just rice, and then put whatever seasonings I want on it. Yeah. So then you're cutting down sugar there, you're cutting down fat there. The week after, you then move to your dinner. So your breakfast is sweet, your lunch is sweet, your dinner, oh, okay, what can I have? Let me have a protein source, which will be like fish, turkey, chicken, beef, whether it be beans or anything like that, if you're vegan or vegetarian. And then your carb source again, rice, pasta, potatoes, something like that. Yeah, just make sure it's just a gradual process rather than throwing everything at it.
Yeah.
and then you've got nothing left.
Yeah.
And within like a couple of weeks or a week, you start resorting back. You're like, oh no, you do it the reverse way.
Yeah,
when you take
yeah.
everything away, you end up like 2 weeks in, you're like, oh, I will have a chocolate bar or
Yeah,
something like that, which was probably better to do it the other way around.
110%.
I've never looked at it like that though, to be fair. I've never looked at it with gradually work yourself into it and just take
look
little
at it
things
as a football team. Here we go. So if say I don't know, Man City came up against Arsenal. Man City put every single good player that they've got on that field, yeah, and then they start losing. Who else are they going to put on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else are they going to put on? We got nothing. We got nobody left. Like, yeah. You know, not that Man City would be losing to Arsenal, but you know, what's going on? But yeah, look at it that way. Yeah, little and often is the best way to do it, rather than everything at once. Because trust me, if you give it everything 110% from the off, you're gonna get 2-3 weeks in, and you're gonna be like, I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah.
I don't want to eat plain chicken. I don't want to eat dry fish and all this kind of other stuff. You're going to be crying into your Tupperware pot like, oh, just get me some chocolate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then that's when people then start going the other way. They have a little bit of sugar and then they're like I really like that, and then it just snowballs.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
I'm that man. I just love chocolate. I can't.
You have got a sweet tooth.
Massively like chocolate. I just can't stop eating chocolate.
I remember in
sweets.
creams.
Yeah.
Mine's sweets, Malwams, Haribos, different things like that. Oh, if I get started, it's game over.
I have to be in the mood for sweets, man.
Yeah.
I don't really eat them, but chocolate. I'll eat chocolate probably every day. Some sort of fucking chocolate.
So I just don't do it. I'm like literally looking at a packet of sweets. I'm like, okay, they're not open, so I don't need them. That's sweet. That's cool. But as soon as they're open and somebody offers me them, how can I say no?
Yeah.
How can I do it? I can't do it. But as soon as I get a taste of sweet, game over.
Yeah.
What's like a day in the life for you then? What do you eat?
What do I eat?
What is a day in the life for you?
Say I'll get up. I'll have say like oats with eggs. I'll have eggs in my porridge. Have you ever had that?
Nah, I don't.
Trust me. Don't mock it till you try it. It just changes the consistency of it. You know, oats can sometimes be a bit lumpy in that. Yeah, it just makes it a bit smoother.
Is it scrambled eggs you're putting in?
No. So you're
actually cracking an egg.
Raw eggs.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like boiled eggs.
Yeah,
I
was thinking scrambled eggs.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Loves a chunky egg in there.
That's what I thought you meant, man.
My mind jumped straight to scrambled.
You just crack them,
Crack them in, mix it all in, and then put it over the stove.
Yeah, see, that might not be that bad.
No, it's sweet. Trust me.
So that's breakfast.
Yeah,
Posh.
so that with like yogurt, berries, and whatever in it, with honey over the top of it, that's sweet. Yeah, so again, you're getting your protein, you're getting your carbs in there. Then I might have like a snack. It might be like a protein bar or like one of them protein yogurts.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And then at lunch, it might be tuna, rice with, I love salad cream, man. Salad cream over everything.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Drenched. Done. I don't need to hold back no more.
Man.
I don't need to hold back no more, yeah. And then I might have like another snack or something. It might just be, I don't know, protein shake after like a workout or whatever. And then that's when I get a craving for something sweet. I'm just like, oh man, I need something sweet after a workout or whatever. So I might have, my thing at the minute is dark chocolate rice cakes.
Yeah.
So I get a dark chocolate rice cake, peanut butter all over it, another dark chocolate rice cake on top of it, like a sandwich or something.
That does sound quite good, actually.
Yeah.
But does that satisfy you? Is a rice cake, is a dark chocolate rice cake and a peanut butter?
After my sixth one, I'm happy. Yeah.
I was thinking he was having one or two.
Just a sandwich.
Yeah, it's
constant.
Yeah, exactly. Am I satisfied now? No, another.
I suppose you're burning. You're using it to good use though. Like you're training. I suppose if you're not training and you're doing something like that, it's getting.
And then like in the evening, I might have steak, chicken, fish, turkey. I might have like a bolognese kind of thing, something that you've cooked up like in bulk or whatever.
So you sort of make something at the start of the week, then that what you would eat in the evenings throughout?
Yeah, so I normally do it like 2 days, just for 2 days. I hate eating
same
like,
thing.
I can't do same. I can't do it anymore, But I'll make it for, say, like 2 days, so just so that I've got something there. Because if I don't have something there, that's when I start going, Oh, Domino's have just messaged me.
Yeah.
Just I know what you mean. That buy one get one free.
Yeah, it's looking rather tasty right now. Chicken George is just literally down the road. I could go there. I could do whatever. I could get me one now. But yeah, if I've got something there, then I know I'm going to eat it. And I hate wastage. I look in the fridge. Cool. I got that. Sweet. Let's eat it. Yeah, you know what I mean? And then in the evening, I might have a yogurt or something like that, just to tide me over.
That's seriously clean, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's an
and
unbelievable
you've been sticking to that. Do you stick to that like?
Yeah, and then like on a weekend or something like, if we go out, whatever, like we're only human at the end of the day. I'll go out. I'll have whatever I want at the weekends and stuff. Even sometimes during the week, there's no need to kind of be the astringent person anymore. You know what I mean? If somebody says, "Oh, Nath, do you want to go for lunch or whatever?" Yeah, sweet, let's go for it. Like, and then you'll just eat whatever you want. But as long as it's in moderation and stuff like that, then
it's fine.
Yeah, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. People are so fixated on, oh no, I can't have that, I can't have that, I can't have that, and then it just turns them into this person that then role reverses and just goes the other way.
It turns into a chore then.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're saying to your friends, oh no, I can't go out, I can't do this. Oh no, I better not, and all that kind of other stuff. So then you're going back to that bodybuilding way, where the worst bit about it, here you go, is that friends' birthdays, friends like parties and different things like that, I wouldn't go. Yeah, just because I knew that if I did start eating, I wouldn't be able to stop. Yeah.
What do you mean? What are you gonna say? Because if you drank or something, it might float you out. But you're talking about binge eating.
Yeah.
You're talking about going ham.
It's a real thing. Yeah.
When you say you won't be able to stop, do you mean you will just eat and
Just keep eating. Yeah.
and eat?
So like, or I would go, or I'd go, and I'd have my Tupperware pots. Yeah, and believe me, around a group of lads and things like that, if I got my Tupperware pot out, I would get ripped.
Yeah, you would. That's a brave move. That's a bold move.
Oh, okay. You lot having pizza or TGI's or Nando's and stuff like that. Oh, guess what I've got? Oh, dry chicken and rice. Like,
it's
what you got to do. It's what you got to do at the end of the day. Like, I remember going to a friend's wedding. Yeah, they had a full buffet. Yeah, full buffet. I'm there, sat down in my car, eating my chicken and rice out of the Tupperware pot.
It's the grind, though, man.
Yeah, it's the grind. Exactly.
That takes some willpower.
But that is extreme.
Because I know at the end of the day, I'm going to get on that stage and somebody's going to judge me and be like, he hasn't really put in the work.
Does it turn into an ego thing?
No, it becomes like a habit, and then it becomes either, it can go one or two ways. You can either spin off into it so much it becomes obsessive. Like, and again, this is the part that nobody tells you about when you do either start like a bodybuilding journey or something. It becomes so obsessive that relationships struggle, like family life struggles, like friends don't invite you out anymore because you keep saying no to them and all this kind of other stuff. Like, it's a horrible way to look at it, but that's the way it is. If you want to step on the stage, you've got to do that. You have to do that. You know what I mean?
You've got to make the sacrifices.
That's it. Or it goes the other way. When you do finish a show, you do another one, and then you think, oh, okay, sweet, I can go back to normal eating again. But as soon, I'm telling you now, when you eat something sweet or something that you haven't had for 32 weeks, 42 weeks, like half a year, yeah, the longest I dieted for was probably 32 weeks.
Jesus. Hell.
So what was your competitions all quite close together? Well, I seen they were all close together. Like one would be in August, one would be in September.
Yeah.
So did you just roll on the dieting?
Yeah, so you'd have probably one meal, and then you'd be like, right, tomorrow I've got to get back on it. So then you'd wake up and make your oats or cream of rice or whatever and just go straight back onto it. But most of them had a qualifier, and then you'd go to like a British final. Yeah, so if you qualified, if you came, say, top 3, you'd then get into the British final. Yeah, or if you won or whatever. And that was normally 8 to 10 weeks after it.
Yeah.
So it didn't give you time to like get off the pedal and then just go from there again. Because if you came off the pedal too much, you're backpedaling.
You actually did go to a British final in 2014 as well. Like, what was that whole experience like?
Oh.
Yeah, is that the highest level of competition for bodybuilding?
Yeah, so you go to like a British final, and then you might go to nationals, and then you might go internationally. So, you know, you see, again, the Olympiads and all that kind of other stuff where people are like competing for America, England, like all these other kind of countries and stuff like that. But on the lower levels, you kind of go a qualifier, and then you go British finals, and then you might go international where they hold him over in like America or something. And that's a madness.
Have you been?
I haven't been international. No. I went to British finals and different things like that and competed there. And the standard is mad.
Yeah.
Like, I did all of my starting ones. So the first one that I did was this one in Milton Keynes. And I remember dieting when I was like, it was about 18, 19. And I did exactly the same as you. I didn't have a clue. I was reading up. Oh, okay, right. All I need is, protein and this and that and whatever. So all I did, I dropped carbs for 16 weeks.
Is that unhealthy?
Oh, yeah, it's not healthy. You soon realise that your brain, your mood, like you've seen me at football and stuff like that. I'm just a bit mad, man. Yeah, jumping around, doing this and that. Imagine that in reverse, not saying a word to nobody. Yeah, I'd walk into a room and I'd just be like, oh, nobody talked to me today.
It's mad how like a food source can make you feel like that.
Yeah, as I said, man, it's fuel. It's fuel for your brain, fuel for your muscles and all that kind of other stuff. But yeah, I used to just walk in and just be like, please don't say anything. Please don't bite anybody's head off today. Like, and then, like, obviously, as the weeks go by, you're looking leaner, you're getting there and all this kind of other stuff. And then people would come up to you and be like, yo, Nave, like, you're looking wicked. You're looking sick. Like, I see what you're doing in the gym and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, thanks. But in my head, I'm like, just stop talking to me. The only way I can describe it is that the real me was trapped in this little tiny box in my head, and I could see everything that I was doing, and I'm just banging on the edge of the box like, don't bite their head off, don't do it, don't do it.
Yeah.
Oh no, you said the wrong thing.
So would you say you were quite a hard person to be around then when you were in competition mode?
Yeah, I was just that one word answer person. I didn't really want to just do anything. I didn't want to because again, you just don't have the energy, man.
Yeah.
And my tempo is just so short. It's good. Somebody could drop a pen. And I'm like, oh my God, that's annoying. They've done it once, but that's so annoying.
Yeah.
Like, it's just strange.
What was it like with, obviously you'd have probably been working at the same time as you'd have been doing the bodybuilding competition. What was it like at work, like going to work?
For the first, say, like 8 weeks of a competition or something like that, when you're dieting down for something like that, it's easy because you've got your work head, don't you? You walk in, all right, I've got to be a PT now. I've got to be their best friend. I've got to make sure they're motivated. So you could push it onto a person. But as soon as you're out of that, oh man, it's so hard to just switch off. You know what I mean? But you've got that routine. You'd wake up, you'd go for like your walk, you'd have your work routine. And then as soon as you got home, again, you're on the pedal again. You're cooking. You got to do more cardio. You've got to do all that kind of other stuff. And then you go to sleep, boff, you do it again and again and again and again.
That sounds so repetitive.
Yeah, it is. It's not glamorous.
It don't sound glamorous.
And it takes a lot of mind power. Man.
But like when you're doing that,
go on.
When you're doing the same shit like over and over again, it must be difficult to keep motivated, surely. Or is it not? Or is it like you said, you get caught in that routine, and then you can just keep doing it.
Yeah, think about it this way. So when you go to the gym, you want to get stronger, you want to get bigger, don't you? Yeah. So I'm going to the gym on the amount of calories that are going to just kind of maintain my muscle but burn body fat. So I'm going in there and I'm getting weaker. Week in, week out, and I'm just thinking, oh man, this is tough. Like every time you go into the gym, you're thinking, do I need to go today? Can I just go home? I just want to go to bed. I just want to do this. But you just know you got to do it because the end process is going to be the goal that you're there. But other than that, it's just, you see your changes in your body and that keeps you motivated. So you see, I don't know, another line in your shoulder, another line in your tricep. You start seeing veins in your abs and things like that. And you're like, I need to keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going, yeah.
Can that get addictive?
Yeah, it does. one thing that happened to me when I stopped, it took me about 8 months to be able to eat properly, to be able to kind of not do any exercise after each meal. Because what happened, and again, this is another thing that nobody tells you about when you go into a bodybuilding like kind of journey or competition. So this is a big key fact. Every time I finished a comp, I kind of wanted to eat whatever I wanted to do, but I knew I couldn't because I would spiral. So when I did finish, I was like, okay, look, I can eat whatever I want. So I started eating, and then I'd feel guilty for it. So I'd go for a walk, or I'd go to the gym, or I'd bust out 100 press-ups in my room or whatever like that.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, okay, right, look, Nath, you don't need to do that no more. You don't need to do that. You're not competing anymore.
Sorry to interrupt you. This is fucking mental.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, this is so like... This is just mental. Like, I never thought, like, doing weights and competing and stuff like that could have this sort of mental effect on your brain. Like, it generally, like, it takes over your brain.
Yeah. It takes over your brain, your life. Again, relationships, family issues, work. Like, they all come into it. It's not just... People think bodybuilding's going to the gym, lifting heavy weights, eating chicken and rice 4 times a day.
Yeah. That is exactly how I thought.
Yeah, that's what you think it is. Nah, it's not. It's... You go into the gym, that stringent like regime of eating, cardio, posing routines, this, that, everything, making sure you're ready for that show. And then after that, having another plan to go, oh, okay, right. The judges said, I need more mass. I need to be leaner. I need like, I don't know, to be smoother on stage and stuff like that. So then you go away. All right, sweet. How can I be better for next time? You put out a plan again. So when you're not competing for a show, when you're not going up towards a show, you're still trying to be a better one, so that when you do then diet down for another show, you're even better.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the after effect of it, like, as I said, 8 months it took me to kind of eat normal again. Like, get up and go downstairs, eat a bowl of cereal and go to work.
Yeah, we're not talking like cheeseburgers and that.
Nah,
we're just talking like, you're just talking like normal food.
Just your everyday
like
shit.
2 bits of toast or something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I remember once I got up and I was like, look, I'm going to have, because I love Marmite, mate. Marmite.
I love Marmite.
I don't really like Marmite.
Marmite is
Nah, man. That's so old age.
Marmite is so good though. Isn't
Marmite is banging.
Marmite and cheese sandwiches or something. It's
I don't know about that.
beautiful.
I don't know about that.
Marmite and cheese. You're missing out.
I don't know about that. I've never had Marmite and cheese, but that's a Jamie Benson.
I'll tell you another thing. Yeah, is but before Marmite brought out the Marmite peanut butter, I actually used to just have Marmite and peanut butter on toast, and it's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
I haven't had either, but that...
It's actually banging.
Like comment below if you like Marmite and peanut butter.
Banging.
Is it a yay or is it a nay? Because I've never had it.
Fucking yay.
See, I remember having a slice of Marmite on toast and thinking to myself, oh man, right, I need to go for a walk. And I got up, got to the door, and I sat back down and I kind of argued with myself in my head. And I just said, like, Nath, you don't have to do this. And it was horrible because I just thought to myself, why am I arguing with myself about a slice of Marmite on toast?
Yeah, it's not even
What
that
am I
deep.
doing?
It's not even that
Exactly,
deep.
it's not that deep. But I'd been bred into this person that thought, oh, okay, right, I need to lose body fat. I need to do this. I need to get all this kind of other stuff. And it's horrible. It's horrible to think that picking up I don't know, what's it or something like that, and thinking, oh, okay, no, I can't eat it.
Yeah.
I can't eat it.
Yeah. It's not a way to live your life.
No,
really, is
it's
it?
not.
Like,
It's not. But just be ready for that.
Yeah.
Be ready for that. Anybody that wants to do that kind of stuff, just be ready that when you do decide to not compete or not do like shows and different things like that, be ready to battle with it and try to reverse it. So that's why, like, whenever I do say coach anybody through like a show or anything like that, the first thing I say to them is, we're going to have this plan running up to your show and this plan after your show. Don't think that it's over afterwards, because you need to get back onto it and slowly start incorporating the foods that you almost like see as devil foods.
Yeah.
Like you hate them because, oh, it's chocolate, it's milkshake, it's like whatever, it's a sweet. Like, and you just hate it. You hate it. You end up arguing with yourself, and that's horrible.
But that's good that you're there, that you can coach, like you said, like you're setting up a plan now to take people out of it, because you know how hard it is to come out of it on your own and not being
exactly.
told. So that's good for the people to that'd be good to work with yourself or something like that.
Yeah,
if
100%. 100%. It's just mad. Like you've got to make sure that everybody's mental state is steady the whole way through. Like, yeah, there's days where you go to bed and you just like, I don't want to do it anymore. I remember 2 weeks from a show, and I look back on the picture now, 2 weeks from a show, I looked at myself in the mirror and was like, nah, I'm not ready. I'm too fat. I'm this. I'm holding too much water here. Oh my God, my legs aren't defined now. I look at that picture now and I'm like, I was shredded. I was ripped to the bone.
Yeah.
I was shredded. But back then, my mind was playing them tricks on me like, nah, you're not ready.
We're going to link the photo up. Send me the photo, because I'll link it up.
I will do. Yeah, I was...
Do you think it's sort of similar then to sort of, just to compare it, you know, if someone with like anorexia and they look in the mirror and they think they're fat, but they're not. Do you think it's a similar sort of thing? So you would look and think, I'm not shredded, but really you're just ripped, but you don't see it.
It's just another stage of body dysmorphia.
Yeah, that's what I mean,
Yeah. Like, social media then, like way back then, like I say way back then, when I was like 18, 19, it wasn't a big thing. Instagram wasn't a big thing. It was more Facebook and... Do you remember Bebo?
Yeah.
Mate.
I know that was so long.
Bebo was just dying out.
Bebo's a throwback.
Like Facebook was coming up and Instagram wasn't really around then.
Still the
and all this
boxy
kind of other
computer
stuff.
under the stairs. And
Yeah.
it was them times.
That's it. Yeah, MSN Messenger, changing your name every 5 seconds. Like,
Do you remember that?
putting whoever you were seeing at the time in hearts underneath your name. And that kind of other stuff. That was a madness. That's a crazy one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Seems like a different lifetime, man.
Yeah. So I didn't really see it. I didn't see other people to compare myself to. I didn't see the competition. I didn't see anything like that. But I just knew in my head that I needed to train hard because I knew I was getting on stage for other people. I've always been a competitive person, like through sports, through school and all that kind of other stuff. Like I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I love challenging myself to try and be like up against somebody else and have that like healthy competition, you know what I mean? But now you literally go on Instagram and you're like, oh, okay, I'm going to compete in, I don't know, this show up in Nottingham. So all you do is bodybuilding show in Nottingham, Oh, right, there it is. Let's see who else has tagged that thing or hashtag that thing. Oh God, the first picture. Look how big that guy is. Oh, look how shredded that guy is. Oh, look at this. And it just gets into your head. Big time. So I just wouldn't do anything like that. And again, as like anybody doing it now, try not to do it. I know it's hard to not compare yourself to anybody else and all that kind of other stuff, but we all do it. It's a hard thing to do, but that's one of the things that I was thankful for back then because I didn't have any of that.
Yeah.
Like, so I just worked as hard as I could, got on stage and thought, he's big, like he's shredded, but let's get at it. I've done what I can do. Let's get at it. And then I would come out either second or I'd win it. And I'd be like, what? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Like, it's a madness. Like, going back to that MK show, do you guys follow a guy called Arms Corleone? Or
I know him. I know of him. I don't follow him. But yeah, he's
so
massive.
I was up against him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just remember, like, going backstage and things like that, pumping up and whatever, going, yeah, man, I look shredded. I look ripped. And he just walked in out of nowhere. And I thought, he's got to be in like the over 40s or something. He is grown. He is a grown man.
He is massive now. Still
He's
now.
a grown man. And then he went, yeah, I'm in the juniors. I thought, oh no, he's up against me.
What age category is the juniors?
Juniors is like I think it's under 21s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's under 21s.
So you would have just been you would have been like 19, 20, like.
But I didn't have any carbs for 16 weeks. No carbs, no whatsoever. I didn't have a clue. Didn't know what I was doing. But then the next time I thought, oh no, that wasn't the right way to do it. Let me research a little bit. All right, I'm going to implement this and this and this to become better. And then I'd go to another show and like understand what kind of category was better for me.
Yeah.
Like I was never going to really be good in a heavyweight one because I'm never going to be the biggest guy.
Yeah.
I can get to a shape where I'm shredded. Like I could diet down, I could be shredded, but I'm never going to be the biggest guy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
But then there's also another aspect to the shows where you got to do like posing routines. Yeah. So you take your time to pick a song and then go through motions that show off your body the best way possible. Yeah. And I picked an absolute classic, you know, Alicia Keys, Falling.
Yeah.
Banging song, absolute banging song. So you want people to almost focus in on you because that song's quite slow and melodic and all that kind of other stuff. Kind of homed in everybody on what I was doing, and then you just base your routine around that.
Yeah. How did you actually get started then? Obviously, you started when you were 19, but did anyone get you involved, or was you just sort of kind of a gym lad anyway, and you thought, fucking hell, I'm going to compete?
Yeah, so I liked the gym. I liked athletics. I was always into athletics. Like I used to do triple jump and long jump. They were my ones, yeah. And I then just came out of school and just thought, what else can I do? I was like, I could go down the track and things like that, but I want to do a bit more. So I played basketball, and then I played, and I did like taekwondo and things like that, and just different little bits and bobs. And I was like, nah, this ain't it. Got into the gym, and I remember the first day I got into the gym, I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I was just that guy that was lifting the bar and struggling with it, and I came away from that day, I've never hurt so much in my life. And I thought to myself, I'm never going back there again. This hurts. Like, why do people want to do this? And then the next day, you know, you get that pain in your chest. You're like, I actually kind of like this.
Yeah.
So then you went back, and then you got a little bit stronger, and then it just became like that habit. Yeah, and I just loved it. And then somebody said, like, why don't you compete? It's just another challenge. And I thought, yeah, let's aim to something rather than just go into the gym. Okay, coming away. Go into the gym, coming away. Because if you're just going to the gym to go to the gym, you're not going to continue it, are you? No. Like, you want something to aim towards, like whether it be, I want to lose weight, or I want to get a bit more shredded, or I want to get bigger. Like, that's always going to be a goal. My goal was to step on stage and just have a little look, see what I could do. And then when I did, I was actually quite good at it. So I did another one, and then did another one.
This is a snowball.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Just quickly, I just want to ask. So, you know when people are lifting weights, and this is what puts me off, like going into the gym and that. Because I don't really know how to lift weights. How does a beginner go in? How do they know how to get that form right? You know what I mean? If I went into a gym and I tried to lift weights, my back wouldn't be like, I've got to have like, I think, a straight back, and so you're not using your back, and you just. How do people learn that if they don't know? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't get how people can just go in the gym and then just start going to the gym.
Yeah, no,
and
I completely
does that make sense? Or am I not talking shit?
It does. Yeah, because like the gym for a beginner is a scary place.
Yeah, like I wouldn't want to go in the gym because I'd think people would be like, I'd be like trying to lift weights and I wouldn't have the right form. Do you know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean.
It's funny.
But people do feel like that. I think that's what puts a lot of people going to the gym. 'Cause you're not the biggest person in there. You're going to go in there. A lot of people are going to be bigger than you. But when anyone first starts the gym, like we both might not go gym. I might be just naturally stronger than you because I'm a bigger person. I've got a bigger frame. But we're still not going to be lifting heavy weight.
Yeah. But what about the form as well? Yeah. Like, people, like you've got to lift a certain way. How do you learn that because people just go to the gym, they don't get taught it. But then how does that happen?
No, I know what you mean. Like my biggest one would be just to ask somebody. Yeah, anybody that works there or anything like that should help anybody out.
Yeah.
Like, I know down at the gym, down at FitBase, whatever, if I see anybody doing anything wrong whatsoever, whether it be the lat pull down going too far down, or like them lifting their arms too high on a certain exercise, or bending their back or anything like that, I'll just literally just go, it takes 2 seconds. Like, try it like this. Like, don't go over to somebody and
embarrass them
and go, you should be doing it like this, and all this kind of other stuff. Like, try it this way. Like, this will be a little bit more comfortable. Try it like this. And then they're like, actually does. Like, thanks.
Yeah.
But in any gym, whether it be a leisure centre, an independent gym, a pure gym, anything like that, there should be somebody around to ask. You know what I mean? And it takes 2 seconds. And if they don't want to answer your question or help you out, then it's just not the right thing to do. You know what I mean?
To that gym.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to head down to FitBase. Yeah. You got to get down to FitBase. That's the gym you got to be going to.
I plugged it already. Get the arrows on that. Don't feel scared to step in a gym and try different things that work for you as well. Like, I don't know, something that might feel right to you might feel wrong to somebody else, but just try different ways. Like the best thing to do, get into a gym, have a big play around. You're not doing anything wrong, you're not doing anything right. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like there's no perfect time to go to a gym either. Like, and if you're really, really, really that kind of anxious about it, then get yourself a personal trainer and have that one-to-one connection. Go, okay, look, I'm a complete new beginner. Just show me the ropes. And again, they'll show you from body weight to weighted exercises. Like start off with body weight and then finish off with like weighted exercises and different things like that. Like you'll go through techniques as you progress and different things like that. Just making sure that you're doing it the right way, that you're building your confidence up to then go into the gym by yourself.
Yeah,
that's my end goal for my clients. Like I don't expect all of my clients to be with me forever. I don't want to be PTing when I'm like 60 years old. You know what I mean? Like, and I want my clients to go away with their chest held high going, all right, I'm going to go into the gym today and I'm going to do this. And I know I'm doing it right because it feels right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know
That's
what I mean?
it. Yeah. That's good. I'll take a look
and that should be everybody's, like every kind of personal trainer, whether it be fitness instructor or anything like that, that should be their goal. You don't want to keep somebody just because they're your cash cow. You know what I mean? You want to see that person go into a gym and go, oh, like over there, that used to be my client. Look at them absolutely smashing deadlifts, smashing squats or overhead presses. Look, they're getting stronger each and every week because they know how to lift. They're confident of going into the gym and all that kind of other stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
Definitely.
100%.
Definitely.
You had 4 years off in between competitions, 2014 to 2018. Like, did you just get fed up of it or?
Nah, so I literally just concentrated on, say, like college, and just education, man, because trying to do the two is an absolute killer. But I also went traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I went traveling for like about 9 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I did everywhere. Started off in Hawaii and then did like Central America from Mexico all the way down to Panama.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, that's sick.
I bet that experience was
That is so
mental,
sick.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was nuts. And then from Panama, I went into India. Did India for a couple months, India to China, China to Thailand.
Fucking hell, man. He's
You've done it. You've been about. You've done it proper.
I did it. Because I just thought to myself, oh, okay, if I do it now, then it's done. Like I've experienced it. You know what I mean? Because I don't know when else I'm going to be able to do it. Because I knew in my head, when I get back, all right, I want to just knuckle down and try to do something. You know what I mean? Get into a secure job or get into somewhere that's going to kind of like help me progress in the fitness industry. Because I knew I wanted to do that all along, like from day one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that traveling was unbelievable. If anybody ever thinks about wanting to go traveling, just do it.
Pack your bags.
Just do it.
Go.
Just do it. Like, there's always going to be a job, whether it be in Tesco's or Sainsbury's stacking shelves or whatever. You can start there and then just find the job that you want. You know what I mean? Like, and that was my...
Was you were working out there?
No.
Oh, I thought you meant...
No, he means like, don't think like, oh, because my job...
Oh, you ain't got enough money to do it.
Exactly.
Pack up and go, your job's not going nowhere.
Yeah.
And that's like people with anything. Like, obviously, we'll get to you starting your gym, but I bet that was a big jump for you to be like, I'm going to start my own business or however. And I think that is for a lot of people. And I think it puts a lot of people off doing their dreams, goals, or trying to find their passion or whatever they're trying to do.
Yeah, it does. But my main tip for anybody that, wants to do something, just do it. Just go for it. Like, go for it. It's always going to be here. You're always going to have something back here. Like, whether it be staying in a hostel, staying in a hotel, staying back at your mum's house, whatever, like just go for it, because we're not promised tomorrow, are we?
Nah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
But yeah, that experience was unbelievable.
Did you go with friends or did you just go on your own?
No, I went with an ex.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was just mad.
Yeah.
That was mad.
So FitBase, you start. We're just interrupting this podcast for a quick sponsorship break. This sponsor is a sponsor we use ourselves. You don't get the best logos or thumbnails unless you head over to our brother at Ollie D Graphics on Instagram. He does everything, ranging from logo designs, illustrations, animations, and much, much more. Head over to his Instagram, shoot him a little DM, say the Fijian sent you or the Ginge. He might even chuck in a little extra. With excellent customer service, brilliant pricing, it really, really is a no-brainer. All his links are in the description, whether you're watching this on YouTube or listening to us on Spotify. And now we get back with the pod. Thank you. So FitBase, you started that up. How did that come about, and what was the transition? What was the jump like from there?
I didn't know whether I wanted to own a gym. Yeah, when I first started personal training, I was like, okay, what's the end result? Like, what do I want to do? And back then, I could see myself PTing for years and years and years and years and years until I was about 60, you know what I mean? But looking at it, everybody now wants that kind of, that passive income. They want to kind of put something that's in place and to earn from it, you know what I mean? But I also wanted to make somewhere that people like the gym goers, that newbies and all this kind of other stuff wanted to go to and think, oh my, like, I feel like I'm a pro in this gym, like from day one. Yeah. Everybody knows me by name. Like, rather than going into, say, like a big old commercial gym, scanning your card and you're just a number. Yeah. Nobody comes up to you and goes, oh, what's up, Paul? Like, what are you training today? Oh, try this exercise today. Or, oh, we've got a new machine. Do you want me to show you how to use it?
Yeah, you wanted it to be more like a community, more like a family,
exactly.
like a family.
More like it's more inviting then, isn't it? It's more like,
as soon as somebody says hello to you, as soon as someone says hello to you, you're like, oh, like, you're right, like,
yeah,
oh yeah, sweet, like, what are you doing today? Oh god, it's another question. Like, I know if some commercial gyms that I've experienced anyway, you go in, they say like hello to you, and you're just like, oh.
Yeah,
that's a bit weird. Like, why are you saying hello? Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, it's just a bit weird. It's just a bit edgy. But or you scan your card and the receptionist just gives you a side eye. You're just like, oh, what have I done wrong? I ain't done nothing wrong. Or you just get people that just look at you or just stare at you, or just you feel real uncomfortable. Like at FitBase, you just don't. I've had so many people come in and just say like, I've really enjoyed obviously working out here and things like that, and you just feel like you're part of, like, as you said, the family.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You come in, you don't feel threatened by anything, you don't feel anxious about anything, you want to try new things, you know there's always going to be somebody there to ask whether you're doing anything wrong, or for new exercises. Say if you've been doing bicep curls for the last 4 weeks now, oh man, this is getting boring, can you show me some new exercises for my arms or for my legs or whatever? And there's always going to be somebody there to kind of go, yeah, sweet, try this. So you're going away with more knowledge, man.
Yeah.
And that's why I kind of started it, because a gym is a place where people should feel like they want to go, you know what I mean? It's because, again, it's an escape. Like, for a lot of people, the gym is an escape. It's like, some people go running, some people like, I don't know, binging through Netflix like things, because it's their escape again, you know what I mean? Mine's the gym.
Yeah.
And everybody else's that is the gym will then understand, you know what I mean?
But what was it like for like the actual business side of it? Because obviously I always thought like when you look at machines or something, you know, when you're like, oh, I'm going to build a home gym, or people say that. Yeah. You look at the machines, you're like, fucking hell, I ain't building no home gym. Yeah. I'm going back down to Pure. Or something. Do you know what I mean? No. Like, I'm getting that £20 membership because I can't fucking afford them machines.
No, I get you. I know what you mean.
But like, how did that all sort of come about?
So I literally worked my absolute butt off for about 5 years, just saving everything that I got. And my first aim was get a house. Like, okay, save up money, get a house. Like, and that was that piece of string that we're all on at the minute. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay, go to school, work real hard to try and get a job. All right, now that I've got a job, I need to save, get a house, cool, girlfriend, family, That's that long piece.
You're on the conveyor belt.
Exactly, that's that long piece of string, yeah? I just thought to myself, nah, don't, look, you know what?
I ain't on these carbs, I ain't fucking getting a house.
Nah, at the time, Bodybuilder Nathan would have just gone, get me in a house, get me in a duvet, you know what I mean? Like, wrap me up warm. Yeah. But all I wanted to do, I just thought to myself, you know what? A house ain't going to buy me a gym. A gym will buy me a house.
Yeah, 100%. That is the fucking quote of the day, people. That one's getting clipped up. That one's big. I'm clipping that up before this even comes out. That's getting clipped up. That is fucking on Instagram. Because people think like that. I know a lot of people around, and I think the younger people now are more coming out of it. I think it's an older person's mindset. You need a house. You need a house. You have to have a house. But like you said, that is mad.
Yeah, a house will always be there, man. There's plenty of them being popped up and here, there, everywhere. Like, and if you're running out of houses, they'll just build some more.
Yeah, because people see a lot of people see renting as it's a waste of money.
Yeah.
It's a waste of money.
Renting is just that part where you're not tied into something that's going to be solid for the rest of your life. Like if you think about it, house is, you got that mortgage, you got this, but that, and as soon as something like mortgage is brought up, it's like 20 to 30 years.
Yeah.
Like people look at that piece of paper like, wow, okay, I didn't realize that it was going to be like this. But yeah, do something that's going to get you that income and enjoy it. Like, enjoy what you do. And that's what I wanted to do. I was PTing. I love it. I absolutely love PTing. But I just thought, okay, right, how can I just enjoy it more? You know what I mean? Every day that I go to the gym, it's not work for me.
Yeah.
It's not work for me. I open the doors and I'm like, wow, this is mine. Like, it's mad. It's absolutely mad. But I just saved up. And then I just remember getting a call off one of my mates going, oh, look, there's a unit down here. He's like, that'll be perfect. So I went to go look at this unit. I looked around and I was like, and you know when you like walk into a place and you can just picture it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just literally picture it. I was like, sweet, that'll go there, this would be that. I could see people like working out and doing little bits and bobs and whatever. And I was like, do you know what? Let's just do it. I was like, I'm going for it. Like, so I remember calling up the bank and getting a loan out as well and just buying loads of kit and getting everything sorted. And I remember exchanging the keys and stuff like that with the landlord, getting in. And I sat there and I just thought, what have I done? Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Was you like, had a bit of regret after you'd done it?
I thought, what have I done? I just quickly snapped out of it and I was like, right, where do I start tomorrow?
Yeah.
I was like, what do I do? I was like, I've still got clients, but now I've got this building. I was like, how do I bring this to there? I was like, okay.
That'd be my question as well. That is the question, isn't it? As soon as you do something.
Yeah.
Like that.
How do I bring this to there? I was like, okay, right. I've obviously got to do it both ways. I've got to live these two. So what I was doing my PT, and then I was shooting over, and then painting a wall, and then getting home at like midnight or something like that. Yeah. And then PTing again, coming back, painting another wall. Like, I was so lucky enough. I had this one guy, Craig. He's like the co-owner of the gym. Yeah. He bought in with me.
So you like partners then,
yeah, man. Yeah. He literally helped me throughout. He was like, yo, you know what, Nath? Like, whatever you need, like, let's just do it. So I remember us being in there from 6 o'clock in the morning until like 12 o'clock at night, painting walls and ripping up floors and doing bits and bobs, ripping down desks and just tearing everything apart.
I bet it doesn't feel like a chore though, because it's yours.
You know there's an end result.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you can see something, if you can envision that end result, then you're going to keep going. And we're just going through it, doing whatever. And I just remember going home, laying in bed and thinking, man, I've got to do this again tomorrow. Like, let's get up, let's do it, and let's go for it again. Bit by bit, it was like started looking like a gym, like a crazy gym. Like my vision was coming to life.
That must have been a great feeling when that vision just like coming to life in front of your eyes.
Big time. And but trust me, it got rocky. So putting all the lights in and different things out. We had a couple of electricians in, whatever. And putting lights in, holes in the walls and stuff and whatever. Wiring lights in. And I'm putting the mirrors up next door. Putting them up. And I hear this crash. And I'm putting the thing up. And I'm thinking, okay, if anything's wrong, they're going to come and get me. Or they're going to say something. You know what I mean? So I don't hear anything. So I carry on. And I'm just thinking to myself, they're a bit quiet in there. So I go into the first room of the gym and I'm like, oh my God, the electrician's legs. He's dangling down from the ceiling.
He's fell through?
Yeah, he's falling through.
The roof?
Yeah, well, like, we've got like like a hanging ceiling.
Yeah.
And he's just falling through.
Was he not screaming?
His legs are like this. Oh, he's obviously tried to just be it discreetly and just been like, oh no.
Oh yeah, because he's just
exactly. He's just falling through my roof. Legs dangling down. I'm like, what is going on here, man? So I just quickly get a ladder, whatever, push him back through, and then he comes back down. He's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm like, look, as long as it gets sorted, like it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Did he pay for it to get it sorted?
Yeah, he sorted it. So the gym is now looking like a gym, and I'm thinking, sweet, like open day at the weekend, brilliant, whatever. Let me just get a plasterer in to sort out like the little nooks and crannies in the ceiling and all this kind of other stuff, so that we can open up, like, and it'll be sweet. So we've put stuff out, and my mum, bless her, she came in, she was like, oh, like, let me just get a picture of you boys, like, whatever. I just took a picture of us. And then she went away, and I was like, oh, that's nice. Next thing, Dunstable Gazette gets dropped through our door, and there's the picture. And my mum's done a big old write-up, whatever. And I get a phone call from him, and I just got to do like a speech and whatever, just telling them how it went about making the gym and whatever.
Yeah.
And that was in there. So that was a nice
That's quality.
touch. Yeah, that was good. Mum's always there to support, innit? But so this plasterer, he's finishing off, and he's like, yeah, I think I'm done. I'm like, wicked. We're opening up tomorrow. Sweet. As he's getting down from his ladder, his big pot of plaster.
Oh God!
As he's getting down, the ladder just falls over. Everywhere. Everywhere.
All over the carpet and
all over. When this bucket hit the floor, it was like a bomb exploded.
That is fucking.
It was like a bomb. Like, it just went off. All up the counter, all up the wall, some on the ceiling. Like, and
how did you react to that?
We've got that. We got that flooring that's like kind of rubber, but it's got like little indents in it. Yeah, so all the plaster's in there and everything like that. And he's just like, he's like, Nathan, just leave it to dry, and then it will come up. Just hoover it up and brush it up and whatever. I just looked at him. I just walked out. I went, we're opening tomorrow.
Speak.
Nah, we're opening tomorrow.
He couldn't even speak.
Nah,
He's
I was
so
done.
fuming.
After the feet through the ceiling, after all that kind of other stuff and whatever, that had topped me off, man. I was done. Also, like, my diet then was a chicken salad sandwich and a bag of squashies. Every single day.
Yeah.
Every day I was just eating sweets and a chicken salad sandwich. That's all I'd eat for the whole day. Paint, eat my chicken salad sandwich, whatever, and then a bag of squashies. Like, that was my diet back then. Mate, I lost so much weight. If you want to lose weight, go on a chicken salad sandwich and squashy diet. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man, it was just a madness. And then the open day came, and so many people, the humbling feeling of people coming in and saying, wow, like, look what you've done to this place. Like, it's unbelievable, is one of the best feelings you'll ever have. And people joining up. Because obviously there's that doubt, like, if I put all this money into it, am I really going to get it back?
Yeah.
Like, if you believe in your product, if you believe what service you're going to give, it's going to work. Like, it's going to work because you believe in it. You know what I mean? You'll make anything work. Like, if you want to sell that bottle of water, you will go outside and you will get 100 people until somebody says, yeah, okay, I'll buy it off you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just believe in your product and then put it out there. But so many people signed up. It's so overwhelming. Like, it was unbelievable. And it just went like this from there. And then our first year was up, and it was unreal. It was just going up and up and up. And then that second year came. 2 months later, what happened, man?
Pandemic.
There you go.
Boff.
Yeah, that's where we got it on the fucking sheet as well. But because it was February, did it start in 2019 February?
Yeah.
Or
No, so it's March.
so it's March. So what? Pandemic was in 2019.
Nah, 2020.
2020.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And
Because we'd had our first year.
yeah,
Yeah, and we'd literally, like, so we got a cake and everything, and people were coming in, we were playing games, and we had a massive, like, open day again for our first year of being open in a business and stuff. Loads of people turned up, and were like, yeah, this is a wicked gym, whatever. And then again, people signing up and doing this, all this kind of other stuff. We put offers out, whatever, for like 12-month memberships and different things like that. And we were thinking, yeah, like, it's going to be a mad another year. And then I think, what was it, 22nd of March or something like that? Because it was just before my birthday. Bang, that hit us. All gyms closed as of immediate effect. I thought, what is going on? Like, this has got to be a dream. Like, seriously, my business has just been shut. Like, I can't do nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it. You can't do anything.
It's fucking hit hard.
Big time.
Like,
well, we were the first ones to be hit. And it's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
All over the paper, all over this kind of other stuff.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Oi, it's bullshit. No, but seriously, it was because I've heard Joe Rogan talk about it countless amounts of time, and it's so serious. I'm trying not to use the words because
You can't.
Don't even use that C word or anything like that.
But like fitness, you need to be fit to fight off the disease. Like
Health.
it goes hand in hand.
All about health.
Like everyone sit at home, coop up in your room for 12. If you had an illness, you get told open your windows, stuff like this, air your room out, go for a walk, go for a run, sweat it out.
Yeah.
Not sit in your bed for 12 days.
Yeah,
Don't do nothing.
Exactly.
It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah,
I'm fucking sick of it. I'm not going to say it. I can say it because I've not said nothing. I'm talking about that dirty.
He's letting it out.
But I'm sick of it, man. It's been fucking building up in me for ages. I've just had enough. I've had enough of it. And like people like yourself, like you said, you just invested all your money, all your time, and you're shutting the petty. Like a gym's not gonna cause a spread like that. Especially like a gym of your size. It'd be like I can understand if it's like a fucking 900 person gym, which is something like that. But it's fucking bullshit, man. Yeah.
Yeah. So then that happened, and that was scary because I just thought to myself, oh, okay, well, I'm not going to work tomorrow, so what do I do? I was like, but people are still paying memberships. So what do I do there? Like, I've got to give people money back, or I've got to give people worth for money. You know what I mean? So, and I just thought to myself, okay, right. How are people going to work out from home? How are they going to work out from home? So then we just went online. So I did a class. It was me, my brother, and Craig, and we just did a class every single day. Every day. We made a massive Facebook group, invited all the members into it, and if they weren't on Facebook, then we tried to get it out to them somehow. Yeah, whether it be through. Sometimes I'd record it on my phone and send it to them on WhatsApp. You know what I mean? Like, what gym does that?
Yeah. No,
what gym does that? You know what I mean? So we'd do all these live classes, try and get as many out as we could for like the members and people that wanted to kind of keep staying fit and all this kind of other stuff, and just put all that out there. I also then written out a massive long email basically saying, look, I'm going to reduce our memberships just to keep the cost of the building running. I don't want to make profit out of anybody through that time, you know what I mean? It's just, you shouldn't even be thinking about it. Like, we're all in it together at the end of the day. All I want to do is keep the gym open so that they've got a gym to come back to. Yeah, mate. And the amount of people that were like, look, Nath, don't reduce my membership. Like, keep it going. Like, the gym has helped us through XYZ. Just keep it exactly the same. Like, if that's not love through like a family independent gym, then I don't know what is, you know what I mean? Because I know countless people that were so quick, as soon as they heard that gyms are shut, my gym membership's done. Like, my gym membership's done. Pure Gym, whatever, all that kind of other stuff. Oh, I'm not paying them. Like, what else are they going to do? But as soon as they saw that we were putting out videos, content, giving people information, all that kind of other stuff.
Did you actually get new clients come in?
Yeah, we did. Yeah. So we opened up like a portal, and it was basically like an online membership. I think it was like £8 or something like that, £9, and it was £9 a month. Yeah, and you got a class every single day.
See, that's what I mean. But that's good value for money because you couldn't you couldn't go to no other gyms anyway. So £9 a month for classes, I fucking should have signed up. We were fucking up the downs running hills. I fucking should have signed up.
Something that you can literally, and because they were saved, like they were live at the time, but because they were saved and put onto like a platform, you could go back to them whenever you like.
Yeah.
And they're still there. They're still there now. So in the future, I was like, oh, okay, sweet. Now I've got this library of 50, 60 fitness classes that I can literally just put into a group so that if members didn't want to come to the gym or you didn't feel like you could go to the gym yet, You could do these classes at home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Every silver lining, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Every
That's what I mean,
silver
and
lining.
that's and that's a proper business way to look at things. Like you had a problem, you had an issue, you looked at it and said, right, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
And then you pivoted. You got to pivot in them hard times, and obviously you looked at the situation and just made the best out of it. And you would have helped a lot of people in that time through their mental state going through
mate, yeah,
it, which
tell
is
me about it.
you should be proud. Of
Yeah, you
yourself
should.
for
You should.
doing
You
something
should
like
give yourself
that,
a lot of credit for that. That's
I
quality.
appreciate it, boys. But yeah, it was just a madness. It was just madness. I know I can't sit on my ass like for 5 minutes, let alone. So I just needed to do something. And again, that routine of getting up, I'm used to getting up at like 5:30, like to get to the gym for 6 and all this kind of other stuff. So I'd be wide awake and I'm like, don't lay in bed, don't lay in bed, don't lay in bed. Just get up, go do something. Whether it be getting up, flicking the kettle on to make a coffee. Once I've had a coffee, that is it, I'm up. Like, I need to do something now. Oh, okay, right, let's get down to the gym, let's record content, let's do whatever, and let's put it out there for people. You know what I mean? It's just giving back. Because so many people didn't want to stop their memberships. So I'd feel like a dick if I just sat back and was like, do you know what? Like, they're still paying their memberships. Like, they're doing whatever. like what these big gyms did.
Yeah, they did.
Like, these big gyms, they didn't care whether that membership was coming out. They weren't going to remind you, oh, like, your membership's going to come out. Like, but do you know what? We don't care. Like, I said to everyone, look, if you want to cancel your membership, I know it's a hard time, but I'm going to reduce it to XYZ so that the gym stays open, but don't feel like you need to keep it open.
Yeah.
Like, the amount of people that came back said, don't worry about it.
That's beautiful, man. That's why you've built a good community there. You built like a proper family gym, and obviously, like we were saying, anyone that's around the local area or not even around the local area, head down to the FitBase.
Yeah, come down, visit. You know what I mean? Like, we do day passes, we do like week passes, all that kind of other stuff. You can pay a month if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Like, we know some people that are in the area for like business trips, and they're there for like 4 weeks, 5 weeks, whatever, and they just pay for a month and then come in and they love it. Yeah. They're like, why is there not a gym like this round where I am? Like, it's just annoying that we've got to go into a gym where weights are everywhere, and like you struggle to find 110, and then you look around, you're like, where's the other one? And then you look up on the pull-up rack and it's all the way up there. You're like, how did it even get up there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just everywhere.
That's when the gyms get so big, though, don't they? And like, people just stop caring. And like, because like the owner of Pure Gym or the owner of David Lloyd or the owner of Ballantyne's, they're not in the gym.
Yeah, they're not going to go in
They're
there.
not. They don't care. It's just like they've got people running it for them, but it's not their business.
Yeah,
It's not. They don't. If it's not your business, if they don't really care, they just all they care about is just collecting their money at the end of the month, and that's it.
Numbers. Like, but at the end of the day, you want it to be an enjoyable experience for everybody. You're going in there, you're paying for the time, like, you're going into a gym, you want to get a good workout. You don't want to go into a gym thinking, yeah, right, I'm gonna smash a leg session, go up to the leg press and see that somebody's left 30 plates either side. You're thinking, I've got to spend 20 minutes just getting this off. Oh, I can't be bothered with that. You know what I mean? You want to go up, okay, sweet, leg press, sweet, right, squat rack, right, this, that, everything like that. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be looking around for dumbbells, looking around for plates and everything like that. So, yeah, I know over at FitBase, it's just, everybody looks out for everyone. Like, everybody knows that they want to use the dumbbells after them, so they're going to be courteous. They're going to say, sweet, I've got one more set, then I'll come and find you, here's the dumbbells. Like, I'll take the weights off the leg press, because a female might be coming up next to it, like, and there's some strong ass females out there, you know what I mean? But they might see 6 plates either side on a leg press and think, oh man, I'm not going to start on that, so I've got to take it all off. Yeah, so it's just being courteous about other gym members. And that's the main thing. But too many people just want to kind of go in there, lift a weight and just throw it back down and then just walk off. Like, that's not the way to be. That's not the way to be, but that's what it's like at FitBase. It's sweet.
Question of the pod.
Yeah, go for it.
Your most euphoric moment in life so far, or the peak of the mountain for you so far in life? Obviously, there's going to be many more, but just up to date, like your most euphoric moment.
Oh my. I would say I remember getting approved for that loan. I remember the guy that sorted me out at Barclays for that loan. He was like, look, I've looked through all the papers, your business, I've looked through the plan, everything like that, and I don't know about it, but do you know what? I'm going to go for it. He's like, I've been the one that's tried to push it through, and let's just go for it. He's like, go for it, Nath. And then I just thought to myself, what? I was like, it's real. It's real now. It's time to switch on. It's time to switch on. So I remember being on the phone thinking, oh my God, like it's time. It's time to switch on. It's time to be an adult now. It ain't ever time to be an adult. You know what I mean?
Still gonna be having them chicken salad sandwiches.
Yeah,
and squashes.
exactly. That's the most adult thing I could ever do. God. But no, yeah, I'd say that, or, oh man, going through traveling, like, and knowing that you're the only person that's painting the path. Like, because what I did is I booked a flight into Mexico and out of Panama. So all of this...
So you didn't know how you were going to get from Mexico to Panama? You just went for it?
You just went for it, yeah.
That sounds quality. That sounds
fucking really
fucking quality. I want to do it.
Yeah, man. 3 months,
That sounds
3.5
sick.
months, whatever, from here to here. Do what you want. Like that. Knowing that tomorrow I'm going to wake up and go, I can do whatever I want. I can do whatever I want. You know what I mean? I've worked hard enough to have XYZ amount of money to kind of I can do whatever I want. And in those countries, man, you can spend. Like, but that was a mad one.
Yeah.
Waking up every morning thinking, let's go for it. Like, let's walk over this way. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's book onto this trip. Let's go and do whatever I want. You know what I mean?
What a life
that was
experience.
mad.
That's a crazy life experience. Quality.
But anything from you, Liz?
No, I asked... Oh, no, there's one question I do want to ask you.
Go on.
So, this might be bollocks.
No, go for it. Yeah, yeah. It's not a silly question.
You know, like, so bodybuilding and that. Is there, like, categories for steroids and natural? I've always wondered that. Like natural physique and a steroid, because obviously steroids people are going to look
I know
different.
the misconception of bodybuilding and things like that. Everybody thinks everyone's on gear.
Yeah.
We look at a guy, and we're like,
He's bald. He's
we
on
just we're
steroids.
like, yeah. We look at him. He's bigger. He's stronger than me. He's like, he must be on steroids. He's definitely on steroids. Yeah. You've already made your mind up.
Yeah.
Like, that's not the way to do it. Like, and most, like 9 times out of 10, the guys that are on steroids are so open about it. They're ready to talk to anybody about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you've got a question, just ask, innit? But never just assume. Never just assume. But then again, never be naive to it. Yeah? There's so many... Again, as I said, Instagram is a devilish tool for it. It's devilish because we look at people and we're like, I'm going to look like him. Bring him up. He's like 270 pounds. He's shredded. He's massive. He's got huge shoulders out here, legs like this. Yeah. I'm just going to go down to the gym 3 times a week. Sweet. I'm going to eat my chicken and rice and I'm going to look like him. That's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Yeah. But yeah, going back to the competitions, there's categories for tested and untested.
Right, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
like
so in the untested, I did both. Yeah, but I've never done steroids.
You just went into
Yeah. I was like, do you know what? I was like, let's give it a go. Like, but now my first one that I went into, I didn't even know it was a tested show. Yeah, so I was like, all right, I'll sign up to this one. Whatever, I went for it. Won, and then that was it. Yeah.
Is it a piss test?
Yeah. So the untested ones, you do a polygraph, say like a lie detector test. Yeah.
No, you don't.
Mate, yeah.
No, you
Be judging it off
doing that. How can you judge that?
Yeah.
No.
So you got this guy. He's in a suit. He's everything like that. He's like, all right, sit down. So serious. It's so serious. And the guy sat down. He's got his laptop in front of him. All right, strapping you up. Like all of your fingers are strapped up. You got this thing around your waist and everything like that. Like resting like your heart rate and seeing your blood pressure, everything like that, and just seeing spikes in it. He's typing away on his computer. He's like, "What's your name?" And you're like, "My name's no." Things go mental because you're just so nervous.
It makes you more nervous.
You know what I mean? And he's like, just relax. You just answering your name. What's your name? Charlotte. I mean Nathan. Oh, it's gone again. You know what I mean? All right, let me try again. Right, go for it. What's your name? Nathan. Sweet. And then it will just be nice and steady. And then it'll be like, look, have you ever used performance enhancing drugs or anything of the sort that you're aware of? And blah, 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 blah. And then like you would just answer those kind of questions. You know what I mean? But that's the tested side. And then obviously when you win, So when you win an a tested one, yeah, you get dragged off stage. You go and do like a piss test. And
do you really?
So yeah.
Like, there's no fucking around.
That's it. Yeah. But they make you sign most shows now make you sign a waiver before you compete, basically saying they'll out you if they find out that you've been taken in a tested show.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I've seen people that, seen and heard of stories and stuff like that people have gone into a tested show, been taking stuff, been found out, and then been called out. Their pictures up, their names there. They've been all this kind of other stuff.
The shaming it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
public shaming.
But you've signed it.
Why don't they just go into the fucking
exactly? But you think
because they probably think
what's good? You're gonna win a show where you've cheated to win because you know you can't win the other show.
Then,
what good is that gonna do?
And you know you cheat. You know in your own team
you
that
fucking cheated. So if you can come away and be like, I won. Yeah, I'm the champion. Fuck knows.
Like in an untested show,
you can't be coming on this pod.
In an untested show, like the guys that do take like steroids and do take that kind of stuff. Obviously, here's another misconception: people think that you can just take it and go to the gym, do a half-ass workout and whatever, and then just look massive. Oh yeah, I'm gonna jab up and I'm just gonna be huge. If you take it, you still gotta work your ass off. You know what I mean? You still gotta work your ass off to make your muscles grow, to look shredded, to do all this kind of stuff. Like that is just enhancing the effect that your muscles get from working out and eating chicken and rice and all that kind of other stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's never just, oh right, I'll jab up and I'll go on the treadmill because my legs are going to get massive if I just jab up and go on the treadmill. Nah, that's never going to happen. You got to lift heavy weights. You got to do the work. You got to put in the hours.
You got to
it's
work.
Still exactly
it's
the
not
same.
harder.
Yeah, exactly. You got to put it in. You got to put it in. But obviously, the natural ones and stuff like that, you're never going to really grow as much muscle as them because again, you don't have that stuff that you're going to put in you. Yeah, at the end of the day, but yeah, there's two sides to it and stuff like that. But it's so serious. It's so serious. Like untested ones are you go in, they're the ones where people do it for years and years and years. It's their life, yeah. And same as the tested ones, the natural competitions where people, if anything, you've got to get everything spot on. You've got to get everything spot on just to try and be the biggest and things like that. And it is funny. Because when you're in the crowd and you're watching a show, you'll hear some people, oh, no, he's definitely not natural. He's in a tested competition.
Yeah.
Like, he's in a tested competition. He's worked his arse off for this. Like, he's worked his arse off for this. So you can never judge.
Yeah.
You can never judge. Never judge.
Quality.
Rain, questions from you?
As we come off the back end of Christmas, what 3 tips can you give people? Like, see, summer's coming up. 3 tips, like, to get in a better shape or better health.
Okay, yeah, 3 tips. Move more. Do things that make you happy and all this kind of other stuff because if you don't enjoy it, you're never going to stick to it. And the last one, find an activity that, again, you enjoy. If you don't like the gym, you don't have to go to the gym to have a physique. Like, look at these gymnasts. They don't bang gym. Like, they just literally just go out and calisthenics and things like that. Run. Just do stuff that you're gonna enjoy. Like that's the main one. Do stuff that you're gonna enjoy to be a healthier, happier human. You know what I mean?
Brilliant.
I've got a quick question actually.
Yeah, go on.
Like obviously he does a lot of fasting.
Yeah.
Rain the cameraman for anyone fucking. It's because I'm saying him. They can't even see him. The cameraman
does fasting. He definitely doesn't do leg day though. The camera didn't. No, I'm saying the camera.
No, the camera.
Oh no!
He didn't like. He thought he's getting shot down.
Nah.
He's like, I've got no carbs, man.
No, obviously he does like 48-hour fasts.
Yeah.
Do you do anything like that, like fasting or?
No, I have tried it. Like, there's so many different variations to diets and fasting, like different kind of things like that. Yeah, and it's mad. Again, Instagram has thrown so many things out there. Like, there's a guy and he's called like the Liver King. Have you ever seen him?
No. Have you?
He does some mad stuff. He like 5-day fasts and.
Surely that's unhealthy, though, and it not
But
eating for 5 days.
It's for your gut health. So if you think way
it
back
not?
to say like your ancestors and stuff like caveman and whatever, you might not catch something for 3 days, 2 days, whatever, and have to forage on whatever you
Berries
can.
and shit.
Yeah. So he kind of lives that life where he uses all of the animal, like all of it, every last bit of it. And that's the respectful way of doing it. You know what I mean? Like we can just go down to the shop and just pick up a pack of chicken breasts and just throw them on the thing. But he chooses to kind of go out and about and just do whatever and just use the whole animal and then go, oh, do you know what? Like I'm going to simulate a fast. Like, and he'll fast for, up to 5 days or something like that, man. But that's mad. But it's all about gut health. Yeah. Our bodies are so used to now eating repetitively and eating the things that we do now, whereas say like 100, 200 years ago, if you gave one of them dudes there a cheeseburger, he would instantly, like, it would come straight out of him. In, out, that's it. Yeah. I'm not lying, And that's because that's the things that they're not used to.
Yeah.
It's not used to. All these preservatives and things like that we're putting into that.
Actually, it's funny you say that. Under Joe Rogan, he had is it what is it, North Korea or South Korea where they're under like that strict regime?
North Korea.
Is that North Korea?
Yeah.
She escaped
On the Kim Jong-un and that.
She escaped North Korea and because apparently
I've heard about
Yeah,
this.
you
I've
I don't
seen
want to
the
say
po-
too much because I don't want the video to get taken down. But apparently, like, you can't eat certain things or whatever. Anyway, but she when she got to America, she couldn't eat for like 3 years, like proper food, normal food. She had to like work her body in. It took 3 years for her to have a cheeseburger.
It's adaptation. It's adaptation and survival through whatever your body's used to. It's like when I went to India, I was just a bit cautious about
Everyone
the
is.
street food and things like that and whatever.
Delly
and,
belly and all
Yeah.
That's what they call it, man.
That's what they call it. That's it. That's
They
the
call
terminology.
They call it deli belly. I swear down
But
they
you got to
do.
just go little bits and often, and then like your body will be okay with it. But just be cautious about everything. Like you're not gonna eat something that's on a street like stool, you know what I mean, over a drain pipe, are you? It's just not going to be the one. You just got to use your brain. But as I said, it's all adaptation and stuff like that. Like some people can do it, and if you do it, there are benefits to it. Like there's 101 benefits to it. But if you can't do it, then there's no biggie. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of benefits to it, like fasting and like doing different things like that, giving your gut like a cleanse, like a kind of rest. Because think about it, it's always working. It's a muscle as well. Huh?
It's like a conveyor belt.
Yeah, exactly. It's a big old washing machine that's just going and going and going. Sometimes it just needs a service and you just need to give it a rest. Like if you ran your washing machine downstairs on 100 spins per minute, like for 5 hours straight, 6 hours straight, it would burn out. So just give it a rest sometimes. That's it.
Quality.
No, it's been fucking.
I've loved that.
I've loved every minute.
That was interesting.
Thank you for coming
thanks
on,
for coming
man.
on.
Nah, no
Appreciate
worries,
it.
boys. It's been wicked.
What we'll try and because obviously you got the business part in that. When we get another mic in that, we'll try and because this is all mobile. We'll try and do something at the gym. Like we'll come down and we'll do something.
As it on camera, PT session. Both of these.
Oh, that would be brilliant.
Not me, man. Not me.
As I said,
Why are you doing that? The cameraman's at us.
It's not the car. It's his calf.
Look, we were calling him out. The other day, and now my man's trying to throw us under the mud. Fuck you.
You want to get down there with them calves, boy?
I'd love to have him on as well.
Yeah,
as well.
mate, yeah, that'd
'Cause
be
obviously
wicked.
this is mobile. The mics are mobile.
Yeah,
everything.
we'll
I just
come
need
down and
another
do
one. We'll do something like that.
yeah, that'd be a good setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
do
do it.
something. We'll do something when it's closed up and we'll just go for it.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
100%. Is there anything you haven't said or anything coming up or whatever?
Nah, that's it. Literally just make sure you always be yourself. Just be you.
I'm gonna link all your stuff in the bottom anyway.
Yeah, that'd be wicked.
The website, Instagram, stuff like that. So people just look it up, head over there. He's welcoming. You get the month pass,
Always.
day pass, whatever.
Brilliant. That's that. Another
of the
episode.
Fijian
Quality.
Ginge. People keep liking, subscribing. If you're listening to us on Spotify, make sure you do the 5 stars. Follow, unfollow. No, because apparently following and unfollowing on Spotify, it puts you back in the algorithm.
That's it.
Yeah, like if you just keep unsubscribing and
Mate,
resubscribing.
all this stuff is crazy, man.
So unsubscribe, resubscribe, unsubscribe.
Just get someone there clicking up.
No, but we appreciate everyone, all the support and that. So,
We really do.
peace, people.